All right, lovely people. So today what we're going to understand is an API. We're going to try to understand what an API really is. I do not want you to be bogged down by what an API technically really means. But what I do want you to understand is that it is essentially the same as a webhook. Essentially, for now, that's all you need to know. Like I've been asking ChatGPT the difference between webhook and APIs for so long, and I finally honestly begun to understand it. But essentially webhook is just a trigger basically, but what an API does, it's a two-way communication. You ask something, you ask that application something, and it returns you the data basically. Essentially that's all it is, but that's not what you need to even be bothered about right now. You just need to understand it, so that it operates essentially the same way as a webhook does. And one of the best ways to understand what an API really is go to the API's library called Apify. Now, if you do not know what Apify is, you really, really need to understand what an Apify is. Like, it is a massive library of scrapers out there from like literally any website slash platform that you can potentially imagine, and it allows you to scrape their data basically legally, obviously. For example, it could be Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, any website, any competitor website, a product hunt, indie hackers community, Twitter, like slash X now, obviously, that you can scrape data from there via its API. So essentially, that's what an API is. Like, for example, if you go to Instagram profile scraper, you will see API here basically. So this is essentially, like allowing you to connect this. API essentially allows you to connect this platform called Apify and this particular actor. So it's called an actor. So all of these different scrapers over here are called actors, basically. Now we click on this actor. What APIs essentially allow you to do, they connect this particular actor inside Apify to a particular automation in Make.com. Now, Make.com automatically offers an Apify module, which means you do not need to use such manual API URLs basically. All you need to do, like if you go to Make.com, let's click on generating a new scenario, create a new scenario, and you will simply choose something like Apify, and you will click on run an actor. Uh, and you do need a paid account on Apify. It starts with $49 per month to be able to test APIs in Make.com. Okay, so first what we're going to do is click here in the Apify module, and you will connect any, like, I mean, what this essentially is allowing you to do is triggering that particular actor inside Apify through Make.com, basically. And for example, you can select here that it will run after every 15 minutes, or you can even, like, for example, connect it to uh, 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 Google Sheets, for example, that watch new rows. Like this could be the trigger, and whenever any new row is populated here, it triggers this Apify module, and it triggers all the data and gets the data back to Make.com. Yeah, yep, back to Make.com, and obviously back to the Google Sheets where the data needs to be updated. So you click here, you choose that particular actor, and you do need to run an actor once here to be able to use it here in Make.com. You choose an actor. It could be, let's say, uh, Instagram profile scraper, and okay, one of the things that you need to know is when you connect, oh my God, what kind of fly this is. Okay, you click here, JSON, and if you wanna, like, okay, I'm not sure why the dogs. That's just very what do you say? That's just the default URL. You wanna scrape Jay Shetty's profile data, for example. So if you need to connect it to an automation, you can scrape manually here also. Like you just type that URL here, You select the memory. Be careful when selecting the memory. Like on free accounts, it's 8 GB, so you don't want to go more than 8 GB unless you're gonna run out. So you do have a free account. Like if you want to trigger the automation manually, it's not going to be an automation, but if you want to trigger this actor manually, just get the CSV export, upload it, and analyze it in ChatGPT. That's also something you can do. It does give you like $5 of credit and 8 GB of memory to do that, and that's usually sufficient for a lot of use cases. But if you want to obviously build proper automated workflows, you do need a paid account. Okay, so you select in a memory here. You are scraping Instagram profile. It does cost you. You do need $5 per month clip, and I'm gonna have a free trial for 1 day. That's fine. Like rent the actor. I'm just gonna cancel it later. Okay. Higher than, okay, I only need 256 memory. So I'm just triggering manually right now. I'm just clicking save and start, and it's going to just give me the data of this particular profile manually right now, right? I'm gonna get all of these fields populated here. But suppose if I wanna actually use it in an automation, I go back to the Instagram profile scraper. I use this JSON. So every actor in Apify will have this different kinds of JSON format. The format will essentially be the same, but different fields, different parameters. So you just need to make sure like what's under this JSON. You just copy this exactly. You go back to make.com. You input the JSON here, and you do. This will be the dynamic parameter. So whatever is input here, you will change it here. So for example, let's create a Google Sheet, new Google Sheet. It could be sheets on URL, sheets.google.com. Let's create a new sheet. And let's quickly type in something like URL data. I mean, it's not gonna be just one column. It's gonna be multiple different columns. But that's another tutorial. So you type in something like, let's say something like Instagram.com/Tom build you, and you want all of its data in all of these rows here. So now what's it gonna do? I'm just gonna run this once. Oh, sorry, I do need to connect this. You need to connect this ID, otherwise how it's gonna know what Google Sheet am I referring to. Enter manually, spreadsheet ID, sheet name is sheet one. Okay, that's it. That's it. And I do not even need to run it. It should automatically show. Or maybe it's not showing right now. I need to run it. Okay. Now I get that data. Sometimes the data is not showing. You either refresh or you just click on run this module only. Right click and run. Right. Sorry, right click and run this module only, and damn, the people next to me are going crazy. Okay, maybe just me. Okay, again, you click on the actor here, which was the Instagram profile, right? That was what we were going for. There are two profile scrapers here. This one is the Parati Dani. Okay, profile scraper. This one, okay, I do input the, oh, come on, input the JSON here, and I'm just gonna manually get this field data URL. Just click on here manually. Just make sure that you do this inside the double quotes and just click on save here. Now, what's it gonna do once I click on once I obviously trigger it, it's going to get automatically triggered, but right now I'm just manually triggering it. I'm just going to save this. This is fine. Save. Just a basic integration between the two. This is calling its API right now. So I click on run once, and I go back to Apify. Now I'm gonna go to runs. So this is something I manually triggered, and this is something that just got triggered via this API, basically. Uh, uh, yeah, in make.com. So, for example, if I go back to Apify, this one was the manual. So, wait, just give me a second. I do not know what the main function of the actor uh, through an exception. Okay, I'm gonna solve the error in a bit. But if you go back to Apify, you go back to Instagram profile scraper, uh, you click on runs, you will see that the data is getting, like all the data is populated here. And you just click on export the result, and you export as CSV, like all the data as CSV or in whichever format you want. Okay, now let's go back to fixing the data. So let me see. All the data is here. All the data, Tom Bill did get triggered, but what just happened here? Let's just go back to runs. Let's go back to here. Why did it run zero results? Um, Not sure. More details. Let's see. Let's see if this. What do you say? This URL is even correct, right? Like I think so. It is. It should be. I'm not sure. Then why is triggered this error? Because it should be the correct data. Okay, maybe it's not. I think I need to. Okay, it is. Tom Billieu. I go back to. Oh, where was it? Okay, here it is. What did I? Ah, okay. So I did not type in the HTTPS. So it's important to type in the HTTPS. So that's something that honestly I learned also, that you do need to type in the HTTPS. It doesn't automatically put in the HTTPS. Okay. So we go back to make.com, and I'm just gonna trigger it again. Choose where to start. Choose manually. Come on, 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 come on. Oh my god, the make.com can sometimes be so damn slow. So we can save here. You can save here. You can't choose where to start. Try to trigger it again. Um, Maybe in the next century, if it allow me to do so. For God's sake. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna refresh this because I know very well this is not my internet. It's just make.com. It can sometimes be very, very annoying. Or maybe we're just used to doing things super fast these days, like with AI, that we cannot just wait anymore. So I do think that make.com really needs to catch up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And yeah, I mean, the thing is that you will keep running into errors from time to time. That's totally fine. You just need to know how to fix them. Okay, so we just right click here, choose where to start, choose manually, and you're just gonna wait for that option to show up. There you go. You click on save. You click on save here. You click on run once, and you go back to the runs, and you click on run, and you should have the latest run triggered, and now it should input you all the data. So I think we're just gonna wait like 30 seconds because the app ran for like 29 seconds that it gave all the data. So this should also give us all the data in about 30 seconds. So please wait another 10 seconds with me. I don't think you need to wait more than that. Come on. Okay. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go runs. There you go. Actor succeeded with one result. Again, like it will show up here. Also, actor succeeded with one result in your data set. You click here, and all the data for Tom Bill is over here. And it's not going to show you all the output fields over here. You do need to export to get all the output fields. And then we are going to learn how to get all this data automatically populated inside Google Sheets /Airtable in the future videos. But I think this should be it for now. Do experiment with it and let me know if you have any questions. All right. Thank you so much.